Welcome to 13 Hour Times 62
Lego Set Reviews.
This is set number 71001. This is the grandpa from Series 10.
Alright, I'll cut it out. Ages 5 and up, we have 7 different pieces in the set. This is number 8 of 16, if you're counting from the checklist. Collectible Minifigure Series 10 from this year, and retails for about $3. Let's take a closer look at the package.
There's 3 little dots and 4 little dots on the bottom of it.
I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away, because I love the grandpa figure for some reason, even though he wasn't one of the immediate ones I wanted to get. I'm just having fun with the reviewing of him. We have a dot right here. You can see a little bit of the reflection of it. A dot right there. There's one on the very corner. Might be hard to miss. And, I mean, easy to miss. And one over there. So there are 4 different dots to get the grandpa figure. You can see all these figures on the front, gold packaging, and standard stuff on the back. And then we have a checklist. On the back of it shows Mr. Gold, and I believe there's still over 3,000 of them not yet reported on lego.com/minifigures, so he's still out there somewhere. I'm not sure if I'm going to get him. And like I said before, we have number 8 of the 16, if you're counting by these numbers. So here are the other ones in the series. And I gotta say, it's a nice series. I might even get more of them later, just to complete it. Well, now let's have a look at Mr. Our grandpa. We'll first take a look at his torso printing. And if you notice on the torso, it's very, very typical, or stereotypical maybe, of a grandpa, with the overalls and the button-down shirt with the bow tie. You also notice on the torso it has printing that connects to the pants. Since his pants are high-waisted, it actually makes it a little bit harder to use this figure in other cases. I mean, the fact that you'd have to use the same color pants with the ones printed on the torso. If I take this off, you can see what I mean. I'm tossing all the pieces all over the place, but we have a regular cup in here. There's no printing on the cup, unlike the librarian. It's helpful to find the cup, but you also want to confirm with the headpiece or the newspaper, which is another accessory in this set. We have the newspaper that says Old Times on the top of it, and we get a little Model T as a picture on the side. So that's very cool as a newspaper. Plus, the newspaper is in gray as opposed to our usual white newspaper. So it makes it seem, well, it's been around for a while. We also look at his face. It's a very detailed face, to give the age sense in this minifigure. And we also have a very cool headpiece. It's probably one of the biggest reasons I wanted to get this set, was the headpiece. As you see, it's all has hair all around the sides. It's all in gray, and it does have a little bit of texture. If we look at it from the top, you can see there's even a few hairlines there. That's also very smooth. So when it comes to finding this figure, I think it's best to look for the hairpiece, because that's a great way to figure out if there's this figure. But try not to confuse the hairpiece because it's so smooth with some of the other headgear from other figures, such as the skydiver or the Revolutionary Soldier, just with the texture on the sides. And also try not to confuse it with other things such as a baseball catcher or the painter. Here's also a look at the back printing on him, which looks pretty cool. And again, you have to use the same color pants when it comes to using the torso. So it makes this figure a little bit harder to use in, combinations of ways you can use the torso. So you have to work with that as best as you can. However, I do like this hairpiece a lot. This is how it looks on the inside. So in case you're trying to find it loose in the package, you could feel around. I usually felt on the top of it for smoothness, and then on the sides for better texture. One thing I may not like so much, I mean, this is a great hairpiece, but it also makes his head a little bit bigger than an average minifigure head. So, I mean, it's not Ki-Adi-Mundi from Star Wars, but his head does seem a little bit bigger when you put it on. Plus, it's a little hard to look at him without realizing there's a line across his head for where the piece comes off and puts on. Even if I put him back here, you can still know there's a line there. If I move him up close, of course, you can see the line in his head. But from the back, it does look realistic. As you see the hair on the back, and even on the sides, looks pretty realistic when it comes to using this headgear as a hairpiece. And here's some information from the Minifigures Character Encyclopedia about this guy. Grandpa would be grumpy if he knew that he has a brand new hairpiece, the first minifigure bald cap. And I feel like because The Simpsons is going to be a theme next year, they might even return with the bald cap or use it in other city sets. Hopefully they use it again because it's a cool piece. Even in different colors, to not have it as a bald cap, but maybe just hair on the sides of somebody, like George Costanza from Seinfeld. And here's the mini facts about him. Likes old stuff, dislikes anything invented after 1910.
I'm real old-fashioned.
And see also the caveman. So it's very humorous in the way they present him in the book, just with those kinds of facts. He's a little bit hard of a figure to find, but when you find him, you are happy to find him. And I am certainly happy to have him as a figure. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hope you find the figure that you're looking for, including Mr. Gold or this one, the Grandpa. We will see you next time, and be sure to leave some requests for LEGO reviews in the comments below.